Yeah, it is. There's a whole Wikipedia page on it. But anyway, we'll save that for.
There
Actually,
is,
it's
but
probably
if
a
anybody
conversation.
is kind of interested in that kind of thing, if you watch 1923, which was a prequel to Yellowstone, there's actually the Taylor Sheridan writes a little bit of
Mm.
a storyline around Indigenous people in America and being taken by the Catholic Church and to be domesticated for white life. And actually, he tells that story I think very, very well. So I really enjoyed 1923. There's a few storylines that go through it before it concludes to the end. But it's all relevant to Yellowstone. So a shout out for, Taylor Sheridan and all everybody that were involved in Yellowstone. I think they're a brilliant series. Um and if you're American and you want to correct me on anything that I've said, feel free to do so. We're not here saying that we're right about things. We're just kind of discussing on saying things that we see and how we see it because we enjoy that conversation. And it's as
And
simple as
if you're
that,
deeply
really.
offended by this, just know Samantha probably cares about that more than I do.
That's probably true. So I'm going to be careful well, if I respond to people at all, if they're comments that are unnecessary should is the way that I'm going to put it. I don't mind conversation. I don't mind
Hey, the comment
conflict
section is just rage porn,
to
isn't it? It's just
to an
people
extent.
just
But yeah,
getting off on.
anything that's overly inflammatory or anything like that, I'm probably not going to respond to because ultimately that's not what we're here for. We don't want to get involved in
No.
politics and what's right and what's wrong and the goods and bads of the world. We're just here because we enjoy talking and we're just talking about things and saying what we see and thing in the ways that interest us. And it's literally nothing more complicated than that.
Should we have a tea break?
Well,
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Until she comes up and does something else,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. So should we talk about spiritual gurus?
We can.
We
Come
don't
on,
have
Labour
to.
voter. No, it's okay.
You are.
I said, come on, Labour voter. Let's get it done.
So, is there any that you might like to mention?
I think we can do them all. I think whether it's Neil Donald Welsh, Joe Dispenza, Teal Swan, and I think it's where. Are you recording now?
Well, it's still recording. It's just whether I use it. So I'll use it where it's appropriate to use it. I won't. I'll just clip things out.
So I will put in like where are we? So like what is the difference? Like where do we draw the line between a Neil Donald Welch, a Tony Robbins, a Teal Swan, a Joe Dispenza, um, Eckhart Tolle Tollard
Yeah, and I
Eckhart?
don't. I don't see him as a spiritual guru for some reason. Maybe because I've probably not dug into him enough. Some of those names that you've just mentioned, I don't know. Um,
So Neil Donald Welch wrote Conversations with God,
mm,
right? You obviously, I know that you are a huge fan of Teal Swan. Um, Tony Robbins, you know,
you love that dig, don't you?
I don't, it's just because it's just so for reference for people, occasionally because I'm a very mature adult, I will occasionally send Samantha stuff that is just the cheapest of digs, just and it's not even whether it's funny or not. It's just that it amuses me because I know at the other end I'm just going to get this, ugh, from Samantha. And it's just the child, the inner child in me, just like literally like she's going to open this up and be like, what the fuck is that dickhead doing? And so it's not about whether it amuses or annoys Samantha. It just amuses me. It's um and then there's this childishness like I do with my own sister, where I will send her things and it will be like a donkey in a donkey sanctuary, and it'll be running across the field towards the new person. Oh, and the line in the meme would be, "My sister excited to see running because she's excited to see her brother again," and it's a donkey running across the field. And me and my sister would be backwards and forwards with shit like this all the time, just insulting each other. And it kind of falls into that. I will sometimes send Samantha stuff that is just a cheap dig, and it is purely because I'm laughing at my own joke. It's as
Yes.
childish as it gets.
And
And
David
so,
is lucky because I take these things very, very well, and I just laugh at the fact that he feels like he has to go there all the time.
yeah, yeah, and it is like Samantha actually does kind of get the sense of humor, and it is there's a tolerance that comes with it.
I think it's a very
Um,
British thing because I think yeah, this is very much dark British humor where if we know someone is irked by something, you just kind of
yeah,
just got to occasionally go and press that button.
yeah. So that's the point. So because, like I said, like that's a perfect example because I know it'll irk, but you have to accept it, and vice versa. So when you say something about like spiritual gurus, because you know I'm a bit more into that kind of woo-woo way of thinking, I have to just accept it. Because if you don't, the other person will just say, "Fucking grow up. It's a joke." So,
Mm.
so I'm allowed to annoy you. You're not allowed to respond, and if you do respond, I'm well within my rights to bollock you. And so there's this childishness about the British humour that
Yes.
you just have to accept it. So